change.
Yes, ma'am. It's $11.
We will not be back. Give me my change.
Yes, ma'am. It's
Get my
$11.76.
change. While you videoing something, get my change. Video whatever you want to video. Give me my damn change, asshole. We will not be back to this restaurant. Do y'all know how many times we have been to this restaurant and to be insulted by this man about a soda in a cup? We will not be back.
Sorry, ma'am.
Nobody y'all know on Facebook or Twitter, no else will be back. We will not be back in this restaurant. You go crazy about a fucking drink.
You go crazy about a fucking drink, she yells across the whole room.
And so obviously you're waiting when you don't know what the confrontation was about, and you're waiting, and then she lets it slip. You're worried about soda and cups. So I'm assuming one person got the unlimited refills, poured it into a child's cup to avoid paying for the appropriate amount of stuff that they ate. And it must be music to the workers' ears that I'm never coming back.
My family's not coming back either.
Oh no, what a loss on all those zeroed out tip lines with just the slash through it.
76
Give
cents.
me my change.
Yes, ma'am. It's
It means the fucking clean, bitch.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I got you on camera, Mike.
And you're a
I got.
Whoa. Yeah, that is the right response. Mike, what's going on, Mike? You good? Caption says, Wendy's worker gets disrespected by manager and gets fired for sticking up for herself. Mike, you tripping.
It means the fucking clean, bitch.
Whoa. I got you on camera, Mike.
And you're a
I got you on camera, Mike. Guess what, Mike? That's the end of the road, Mike.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
That's the last time. Yep. Look how disrespectful he is. I'm finna send this video to Lisa. I'm sorry, Lisa. But this is how your other managers treat me.
What have you done since we closed? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Absolutely cleaned out the first Frosty machine and I wasn't done.
Actually,
I wasn't. Jarrell did not. Jarrell, did you clean up that Frosty machine?
you drained it
No.
for him.
No. That wasn't the case. That's why you should mind your own.
I mean, well, listen, man. She looks like she can give just as much as she can get. But at the end of the day, Mike, you tripping. It really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she can give as good as she can get because you're in a management situation and you really need to just take the first three letters of manager and that lets you know how you need to operate. You need to operate like a man. You need to focus on the man and manager. And at the end of the day, sir, as a man, you got to control your emotions. Even if she's going back and forth doing all this, for one, you're in a higher position. And then for two, you need to be able to be more logical, be able to process things so that you can actually act accordingly and act in accordance with how you're supposed to act, seeing that you've been put in a higher position, which gives you more responsibility. Spider-Man said it best, or his uncle, with great power comes great responsibility. Sir, why are you in here crashing out doing all this? If you're going to go this far, why don't you just yell, you're fired? That is the phrase that you can actually, it's always been socially and publicly acceptable to be able to yell and lose your composure if you state the words, you're fired. You could have just did that. And then I don't think nobody, and then we wouldn't be having this conversation. But once we get to you calling the bees and all this type of stuff, dude, what are you doing? Because you're going to destroy your future as well. Listen, she could be a bad worker, whatever. She could come there with a bad attitude, whatever. But you about to also lose your position because you can't do that. And I wouldn't be surprised if now you just opened up yourself and the company to be able to be hit with a lawsuit. So I don't know who put you in that position because you're unstable too, man. And it's dangerous for a man to be unstable.
Nothing.
Absolutely cleaned out the first Frosty machine and I wasn't done.
Actually,
I wasn't. Jarrell.
Really quick, before we get back into it, y'all, if you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. It only takes a second, and it's literally just a click. So if you're here anyway, you might as well click that like button. And then also if you can hype the video as well.
Did not. Jarrell, did you clean up that Frosty machine?
You drained it
No,
for him.
no, that wasn't the case. That's why you should mind your own business.
It's still not clean.
It's not clean because I wasn't finished, like I just said. Sorry and stuff.
Fucking communist little fucking bitch.
I prayed for you. All right, y'all. So my boss called me into the office after I got the statement in or whatever. I just got suspended pending an investigation. Mind you, they did not suspend this man yet, right? He came into work, did his job. They told me that they might not be able to pay me during the whole suspension. He said, I asked. They said they might not be able to do that, and they're just going to pay you for the work that you did. That's fine with me. Hope you guys enjoy y'all day. I'm going to enjoy mine. Thank you.
It means the fucking clean, bitch.
Yeah. Mike, you're cooked. No pun intended. I know you work at Wendy's or McDonald's or whatever, but you're fried, Mike. You just destroyed your whole future. Who knows how hard Mike had to put in to get into that position. But I'm gonna be real. By the look of Mike, it looks like Mike be doing more work than the workers, and he the manager. Doesn't it look like that? The way he's walking around, he look more stressed than everybody. It look like he does more work than the staff. Ultimately, they don't respect you, Mike. It's very clear they don't respect you. They don't respect your authority. They don't respect your authority. It's so clear. And the funny thing is, they're right not to, because you don't carry yourself in a way that would reflect that. Because you should be able to calmly just be like, okay, you're getting right up. You're getting rolled up. Okay, go home. Oh, you're not going to go home? 1 second. 911. I need somebody removed from the property. Oh, now I had to remove you from the property? So actually what we're going to do, officer, we're just going to go ahead and trespass her. She's fired. How hard is that? That's what I'm trying to understand. Why are you getting so emotionally wrapped up and consumed in this? How hard is it just to do things the right way? Just give consequences. You doing all this talking. You throwing these insults, Mike. You playing her game. Right? And so what happened? She beat you with experience. See, you got pushed to a certain point, but you're not used to probably getting to that point. Oh, she's used to this. It's very clear. It didn't look like it was affecting her at all. Even when you called her to be whatever, man, it went in one ear out the other. You getting all offended, you know. You getting all, she pushing your buttons. You were being more disrespectful, and she wasn't even reacting like any buttons were being pushed. She was like, it was looking like she's like, yes, got him. And so, yeah, man, you messed up, Mike, because you couldn't keep it together.
1 second. I will say, though, I wasn't helping you. I was helping for that guy right there. The way you're speaking to him is not okay. And the next time, no. Oh, there you go. Don't do that. I don't care. I don't care. Just the way you're talking to me. No. Yeah.
So she put the context here. It says, he stated that he didn't need an appointment because a manager told him, but his behavior quickly became disruptive. The way he was speaking made the space feel unsafe for both staff and visitors. I paused my appointment so that he would stop harassing the people at the front desk. If you know him, tell him he can't be talking to people that way. Okay, so that's the context.
I don't care. I don't care. Just the way you're talking to me. No. Yeah, I don't care. The way you're.
Why don't you just do your job?
Yeah, I am. You know what? I am doing my job. I just had you help. I
don't care. Lady, keep it to yourself. I don't care.
Are you done?
Are you? I'm not the one.
I'm not done.
I'm not the one who talked to you.
I'm not done. The way you're talking to people is not okay. That's not cool. And you know why you're happy right now? Because you got everything done. Is because Which the way she finished with you is because
Show some emotional intelligence. I would expect more from you.
You don't know me.
Especially since you're an employee here. I'm not the employee. I'm the customer.
I am a customer too. I am a customer too. I don't work.
See, again, another man handling things all wrong. You acting passive aggressive like a chick, man. What are you? What is he even talking about? What's he rambling on about? Why are you being so passive aggressive? This doesn't. This is cringy. Hearing this like from a man. Like, I'm gonna be real.
You
don't know me.
Especially since you're an employee here. I'm not the employee. I'm the customer.
I am a customer.
It said too, on the caption. It said she was gonna show what he looks like at the end. I'm guessing she turns the camera around.
Customer too. I am a customer too. I don't work here. That's the issue. I'm talking as someone who doesn't work here. The way you're talking to is not okay. So do not talk to someone like that, okay? I don't care. I know you keep saying that over again.
You probably tell every person on the street and in the grocery store all the same thing. You probably try to give people
You're welcome. I got
you.
You're welcome. She helped you because I had an appointment.
Looking at the way you act, I'm glad I took your spot. Looking at the way you act, I'm happy that I got your spot. Thank you very much. And you can continue resuming doing your business now that I'm done.
I would appreciate it if you don't come back to the spring.
Don't worry, I won't.
Thank you.
1 second. I will say though, I was.
Oh wow. You got Aquaman over here losing his mind.
Like, y'all got the most weirdest expectations when it comes to customer service from places like McDonald's, Wendy's, or Burger King. Like, they call fast food for a fucking reason. If your ass want to be wine and dine, take your ass to a fucking restaurant, because you damn sure ain't leaving the person at the cashier no motherfucking tip. Number 2, when you call them care, call like you got some goddamn sense. Don't call like you beefing with a bitch who's texting your man. First of all, if more people are more inclined to help you when you don't have a fucking attitude. And when you're calling, you're inquiring, meaning you don't know every fucking thing. So where the hell do you get the gall to tell somebody how to do their damn job? When you walk into a retail store, we're not your whore, your horse, or your damn slave. Y'all motherfuckers be Jack, be nimble, Jack, be quick. Jack done tried the wrong damn bitch. Y'all let her try a motherfucker on the clock because y'all think y'all won't get glock. Well, bitch, do me the motherfucking favor because I refuse to motherfucking quit. They ain't, they gonna have to fire my motherfucking ass. I'm entitled to my unemployment benefits. Another thing, if we're having a conversation and I didn't ask you about your damn kids, don't bring up your damn kids. Now understand, as humans, we go through things, meaning we might need a little counseling, but let me help you Google the nearest psychiatrist because this ain't it. And finally, there's this thing called convenience fee. Oh, it's a convenience for your ass to come into the store because you conveniently didn't want to do it by your damn self. You conveniently refused to do it on the app, refused to do it online, and refused to do it through care. Like, y'all got the most weirdest expectations when it comes to customer service.
Please do it. Please definitely do it. When people walk in, be considerate and say hello. I'll be right with you. You don't sit there. That's fine. That's fine. There you go. Because that's the way you are.
Oh, you trying to tell him, dude? You don't own the store. He trying to come in the store like he owns it. Talking about when people walk in, say hello. Is that what he's? Is that what this is about?
You don't sit there.
That's fine. That's fine. There you go.
Because that's the way you are.
There you go.
There you go.
Have a good day.
That's some bold stuff to
I
do.
definitely tell Cobra that.
Have a good day. Have a good day.
See you on TikTok, buddy.
Please.
That's some bold stuff to do, man. Come into an establishment. I guess the worker was over somewhere sitting down or whatever. And the dude's like, hey, get up. You're not going to greet me? And it's like, dude, what? Listen, man. Doing too much. You're doing too much. You don't have the authority to try to tell this person what he's going to do. And then you're trying to take it a step further. You're talking about you're going to go to corporate and you're going to report him. For what? That's spiteful. Why are you being spiteful against somebody who's just working a job, doing the best they can in this economy? People are so on edge now to where it's like you can just go places and people just starting stuff for no reason. Leave this dude alone. Let him do his job. If you need some help, just ask. I mean, goodness gracious. Why would you just want to go places and just disrupt things? It's like you see he's because I don't like when people take advantage of the dynamic between someone being at their job and being in a professional context and you not being at your job. So you can just talk however you want and you can be open and be free. And it seems like that's what he's trying to do here. And we have to remember this is still a person at the end of the day. When he gets off, just pretend that you all don't know each other from anywhere and he goes to a bar or something. You all meet at the bar. You wouldn't be talking to him like this at the bar. So don't allow just the context of him being at work all of a sudden make you forget that this is a man who has dignity, who has pride, who and see, I feel like you feel like because maybe you have a better job or career than him, that puts you above him. And see, this is why you got to be conscientious of this sometimes, just in the real world, where because when you're out and about, nobody knows anything about you, and so they don't feel comfortable for real. They don't feel comfortable. Like let's say somebody is a director at their job or whatever. Okay, everybody at your job and at your corporation, maybe they respect you and maybe even they brown nose you or whatever. But the second that you get off that clock and you leave that building, don't nobody know who you are. So now it's on your presence to be able to do all the heavy lifting if you want to still get respect out in the world. Because don't nobody know who you are past those corporate walls or whatever, past that warehouse wall. So now your presence has to do the heavy lifting. You actually have to be somebody that people want to respect just off of your natural traits. And so what'll happen is you'll have people who the first thing they want to ask you, they sometimes you just be minding your business and somebody can't wait to come talk to you. Maybe they see you in the gym all the time or whatever. And they want to measure themselves to you so that now they can try to feel more comfortable and they'll be so desperate to ask you, what do you do? Because they just want to, that's how they're going to be able to feel comfortable because that's how they measure everything in life. And ultimately they just don't feel adequate about who they are. And so they can't wait to ask you, what do you do? Because they're trying to measure and they're trying to ultimately see if they're above you in that way because that's how they measure worth. That's how they measure people's worth. And it seems like this guy may be that type of person to where he measures worth as far as he has a better position somewhere or whatever. And obviously he knows where this guy is. He knows what this guy does. So he just feels like it's almost like he's talking to him like maybe he manages a team or whatever at his corporation. And so he's talking to this dude as if, again, he's within his corporate building or whatever the case. And it don't work like that. And some people are just weird, man.
This is the face of a man whose elevator doesn't quite go all the way up to the top, if you know what I mean. This is the face of a Starbucks worker making minimum wage who is sprinting to the back to tell her friend, hey, oh my God, can you believe what this man just said to me? No, me either. Listen. Those are the faces of these two people.
Yes. You guys, you guys got camera on your thing? Like, is there a camera back there? My wife says she comes through here, you guys always ask her if you can start her off with something to eat. She's a bigger lady and she thinks you guys are making fun of her weight.
We would never do that. The only reason we ask
What?
that is it takes about, for each sandwich, it takes about 5 minutes. So we want to put that in the first thing that we do. And then
Really, bro? Your wife sent you on this dummy mission? Man, people be insecure. And so they always filter everything through their own insecurities. He's talking about his wife came home and said, and she felt like they were joking about her weight by asking her, does she want to get started with something to eat before they asked her if she wanted a coffee? And this woman just explained the fact that they ask you that because the coffee is easy, but sometimes they're trying to keep the line moving. So if you want something to eat, they can go ahead and get that started while they take your order so that by the time you get to the front of the drive-through, everything will be ready at the same time and we can keep things moving, especially a coffee place. A lot of people are trying to get to work, but they're trying to grab their coffee real quick. So that's also something so that we don't hold up the line and make people late for work. And this dude coming at her like this.
You just order off with something to eat. She's a bigger lady and she thinks you guys are making fun of her weight.
We would never do that. The only reason we ask that is because it takes about, like, for each sandwich, it takes about 5 minutes. So we want to put that in the first thing that we do, and then we ask for food, just so we get it out quicker to you. We would never do that to your wife. We ask everyone that.
Okay, I got you. So, all right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, you guys should probably stop asking everybody that. Hey, a lot of people saying that, you know, they think you're making fun of them. She's really upset. I'll let her know.
Thank you so much.
Man,
Are you not embarrassed? Are we not embarrassed? You're gonna go to an establishment that sells food and be offended if they ask you if you would like something to eat. Starbucks doesn't just sell coffee. They also sell food. And the woman even explained to you why they ask you that first, so that if you want a sandwich, they can go ahead and throw it in the warmer so that it's ready for you sooner rather than later. You could have stopped at, okay, thank you. But you said you should stop asking people because a lot of
brother. So your wife is offended because they just asked her. Look at this again, real quick.
worker making minimum wage who is sprinting to the back to believe what this man just. Those are the.
You guys got camera on your thing? Like, is there a camera back there? My wife says she comes through here and you guys always ask her if you just order off with something to eat. She's a bigger lady and she thinks you guys are making fun of her weight.
So let me get this straight. All they asked her was, do you want us to get you started with something to eat? And she took offense to that. Is she going to take offense to the fact that you just came on and called her a bigger lady? He said, my wife is a bigger lady. See, while your intent is right? You're not trying to insult your wife, but that could be framed as, that's much more direct, in my opinion, as an insult than them just asking, do you want something to eat? Why don't we just misinterpret things in good faith? How about we just assume that they don't mean no harm by it before we take it and make it a stretch that they do? Really? You insulted your own wife just now.
Managers, supervisors, and overall upper management, y'all need to learn how to speak to people in these establishments because people are watching you. Not only that, people are going to say something. You're not going to be sitting up here talking to us crazy, and you're not going to be talking to my cousins like that. I don't give a fuck if I know these people or not. I don't care if they my blood relatives.
So I'm just curious, when it became acceptable for people, especially grown adults, to be so insanely rude to, anyone working in customer service, food industry, clothing, shoes, bags, whatever it may be, boots, all the above. Because, we're just trying to do our jobs, and we're trying to be as nice as possible to you and help you out with whatever you came to me for. We also are dealing with life problems on top of having to go to work day to day and be nice to people, put on a face. If we could have had a family member die the day before and come to work and still have to be nice, and you decide you want to yell at us that day, I don't get it. You being rude and you being mean and cussing us out, doesn't help anything, doesn't get it further. Your day's not over because your food is a little cold. You know what I mean? Your shoes are the wrong size, or we don't have your color that you need. You know what I mean? Little things like that. Why does that push people off the bridge? Please, somebody explain.
I don't understand it either. I agree because I really never understood people who just go to establishments and just are like crazy rude, crazy disrespectful, like as if there's some type of force field that prevents this person from taking off their name tag or taking off their apron and then proceeding to mop the floor with you. Why you feel so safe? Because usually the people who are making the most scenes are not ready for anything else. And I don't advocate for people getting physical, but I'm just saying sometimes I will see situations or watch situations where you have somebody, a customer, just being very disrespectful, very rude, very much making a scene. And I feel like it's a cyclical cause and effect type of thing because it's one thing if, let's just say you're a reserved person, you just don't really speak much. I can understand if you're rude in that way. And the way that I'm referring to is just maybe maybe the customer service person is like super happy, excited. Hey, how are you doing? You're just like, I'm good. All right, I'm gonna get this, blah, blah, blah. I can understand if you're that way. But the people who just, I have an issue, and it's like you just start off immediately. Just you need to, just rude like that. Because the reason why I feel like it's cyclical is because you do that to enough customer service workers, and now they start to build up a tough exterior. And so then when a polite customer comes in or a nice customer comes in, they don't know how to take you. And so now they just have this exterior where they, to protect themselves, or maybe they're just worn down and now they're mad. Because energy is real at the end of the day. You get enough transferences of negative energy and somebody just having to absorb all that, what do you expect them to express? They're going to express that same energy that's continuously been put off on them.
That's another thing to bring back shame on, though. What? The disrespect to the public workers. Yeah, man. I can't stand it is so rude, a motherfucker who's rude to a public worker. Are they public sector workers? Sorry, public sector, right? Yeah. Like, that to me pisses me off. Service industry? Yeah. Okay, if you're being a dickhead as a service industry person, you're going to get it from me, right? Mm-hmm. But where people go at somebody when you can know it's not their fault. Right. Mean. Like, when I say a flight gets cancelled and then you're shouting at people behind the desk. What they meant to do? They can't do nothing. Are they meant to call the pilot and be like, yo, this person at the desk is cussing me out? You've got to get to that point of understanding yourself, because you shouldn't be losing yourself that quickly that you're kicking off at people. There's no understanding there, no common sense. That's another thing to bring back.
This is interesting. The thing that flag here is they have a nice little setup. They have a nice little studio. It's clear that they put a lot of work into their podcast. This video only got 3 likes and 1 share. It got no comments, no saves. That sucks. To put all that effort into the production and that's why you got to keep the main thing as far as you got to just make sure, focus on the quality first. Make sure the quality, the entertainment, all that type of thing is good, because I can tell these brothers, they put a lot into this aesthetically at the very least. And it's got no engagement, as well as the fact that when you decide to partner with somebody, you already got to split everything down the middle just in that. And it's like, dang, it's not even taking no traction. You invested in all the overhead before you had proof of concept. But yeah, I don't like when people are rude to workers. I just don't like when people are rude, period. But everybody's perception of rude can be the same way. You can inverse it as far as maybe a customer, maybe there's a public customer service person who maybe isn't super extroverted. And then a customer perceives that as rude, and now the customer is going off. I think that's probably what the gentleman in the Verizon store was doing. I think maybe that worker, he may be a little bit more introverted, maybe just, not out there. And that dude decided to take advantage of that and come at him for that. I think we just have to have understanding that there's different type of people out here, and there just needs to be respect. As long as there's no disrespect, then I think things can stay stabilized, things can stay cordial. But when it gets to respect on either end, I think that's when we start to lose control and we start to lose order. So we'll leave it there for today. If you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. It only takes a second and it actually helps out more than you know. And also, if you could hype the video. Hype is a new feature that YouTube offers where it helps smaller content creators like myself. And basically, when you hype, it actually pushes us to the extent that it pushes the larger content creators. So you just press the hype button and it shows the points. And since I am a smaller creator, a smaller channel, we actually get more points per hype. And hype was designed for smaller channels, so that's why. But if you come across a video and you don't see the hype button, then it's probably been over 7 days. And hype usually vanishes after 7 days. So it's usually best practice if you want to hype to just go ahead and hype while the iron is hot on a newer video. And then also if you want to become a member of the channel as well, the join button's on the video. And what becoming a member of the DXU family will come with is you would get badges next to your comments where it will show people that you are a member whenever you leave a comment, as well as you would get early access to content and also exclusive content that's not available for everyone else on YouTube. So again, if you want to become a member, the join button's on the video. But until then, I'll see you in the next video.